So I just got back from watching Mary Poppins. Sorry about the light. Usually the bathroom is the most lit room in my house, but well, it's winter. So I just got back from watching Mary Poppins, and oh my god! Before I start with you, just to warn you, this is a spoilers review. So if you haven't seen it yet, because it only just came out in the UK today, best not watch this video. But if you have seen it, if you're in America and you have seen it, or you guys don't care for spoilers, welcome. So let's start with the characters. We have Jane, Michael, who are both grown-ups, and Michael's 3 children. I don't know the names. Michael did have a wife, but she died, which is very sad. So you have Mary Poppins, of course. You have Jack, the light switcher. Now, light switchers, they will go around London and then around the streets, turn on and off the gas lights. They're early morning and late night. So that's the historical accuracy there. You also have return of the captain, who lived opposite the Banks family. He was in the original film, and he would fire the cannon dead on the hour, every hour. It was nice to see him back, because I used to like him when I was little. I don't know why I liked him when I was little. And of course, the return of the legend Dick Van Dyke. Wow. He did have an appearance at the end, but and for a brief, and there was a few Easter eggs as well for other characters. Amongst a few Easter eggs. Right at the beginning, you saw a glimpse of the feed a bag lady. That was brilliant. And then you had the penguins. The penguins have returned. So let's just talk about the characters. So you have Jane and Michael. Jane has always been the same character. Jane was extra nice in this film. Then you had Michael, who, despite having seen Mary Poppins return in his own house, he doesn't believe in magic. Which I'm not call, yeah, that one. I'm not full of that one, Michael. I know he's grown up. It's that same scenario having live action film. Every live action Disney film, the adults don't believe in magic, but he sees the magic happen in front of him, he still doesn't believe it. It's like, come on. And the subject matter they had for the film was a little bit too adult for the children that are watching. It was talking about the house getting repossessed. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I think the adults wanted to explain to the kids of the film what everything the story was about and all that, because I don't think the kids would have understood. It's a bit of an adult story, and actually for once we actually had a villain. Now in the first Mary Poppins film, when I was little, because I grew up Mary Poppins, I always wanted the umbrella when I was little. Actually, yeah, the umbrella, we had the exact same umbrella at the time. The umbrella still talks. Anyway, the villain is actually the new bank manager. Now, in the first film, we didn't really have a villain for the adults. The kids thought it was bank manager, but he was a bit strict, most grown-ups are. But in this film, he's definitely a villain. It's Colin Firth. I think that's the first time I've seen him do a villain. Be honest. But then Dick Van Dyke, save the day! As he always does. He always comes in and saves the day. He's still active. He's still got that gorgeous smile. I have a crush on Dick Van Dyke. I actually had a crush on Bert when I was little. But Jack, the light switcher, gorgeous. Doing more gorgeous, Bert or him or Jack. He still had the same Cockney accent as well, Jack. which was really good. So that's Jane Michael. The children, they are wonderful actors. I think it's the first time I've actually seen really good child actors in a film. I think I saw a film that last year or something like that recently. Our child actors were a little bit annoying, but in this one they were perfect. They're dead on perfect. And they were really grown up as well, like independent as characters, which I thought was really good historical as well. This film is actually quite historical accurate. Because back in, I would say, the Edwardian times, like children were treated as adults at a certain age, and they were expected the kids, to act adult, see not spoken, something like that. So they got that down for the children. But I think they were really good actors. Can't remember the names though. There was three of them, and the youngest was always going into mischief. But I thought they got the characters perfect, And then you had Mary Poppins, and when I was watching her, it was like watching the original film all over again. She was dead on perfect, practically perfect in every way. She actually said that right at the end of the film, like that was her last line. I was like, yeah, it was. I think this is a phrase I'm going to repeat throughout this review. It was like watching the original. So there we have Jack. He was funny. He was like watching Bert. He had a gorgeous smile. I can't remember the actor, the long name actor. I think he was in Moana, if I remember correctly. But the name sounds familiar, but he just reminded me so much of Bert. He wasn't a chimney sweep, but apparently he knew Mary as a child when he was a child chimney sweep, which I thought was very fascinating. Then there was Dick Van Dyke. Oh, right at the end, saved the day, still had that energy and that smile, and then there was like loads of celebrities. Hang on. And then you had Angela Lansbury. Oh, this is the first time I've seen her since Beauty and the Beast, for me, personally. Just hearing her voice again, the Mrs. Potts voice in a Mary Poppins film. Oh, I just had chills down me. And then, you had the captain, who's, I think it's the original actor from the film, because he was in a wheelchair, and I thought it was really fascinating. No Julia Andrews. I thought she would make some sort of appearance at some point, because they had a lot of Easter eggs to the original film. They had the kites, they had the snow globe, we had like with St. Paul's on it, and they had to feed the bag lady, just for a glimpse moment. They even mentioned the tuppence that Michael wanted to give the bag lady, but instead gave it to the bank forcefully. There was a lot of Easter eggs. There might be a few more. I'll have to do my research, watch it again, because I'm gonna watch it again after Christmas. I loved it that much. I'm gonna watch it again. Then the music. Oh, the music. It started straight off with a song from Jack. Then it kept building and building and building. There was no reference to the past songs, which was kind of disappointing. I thought it might have some kind of like, actually no, that's a lie. Right at the end, there was like an instrumental version of Let's Go Fly Kites, which is, And then, but rest of the songs, they were all brand new songs, written by Richard Sherman, one of the Sherman brothers who's still alive, which was fantastic. And the choreography, oh my god, the choreography. they had a song. The songs were kind of familiar to the past songs. They had a song sequence familiar to Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and you had a song dance sequence familiar to Step in Time. But the rest were brand new, and the choreography, wow, the choreography. Especially doing that song with all the light switches. Wow. It was, especially cinema, it's like surrounding. It was, I just couldn't stop having a mouth over that, So that's a 5 on that. And then the ending, beautiful. The ending was absolutely beautiful. And then, like, the main talking point of any Mary Poppins film, the animation sequences. There's two or three animated sequences. Animated sequence. Again, it was like watching the original. Different story. They got a little bit dark at one point, like traditional Disney dark, but it was amazing. And it had all 4 dancing penguins. I freaked out when I saw them. I freaked out when I saw the penguins. All 4 of them. And then you had the outfits. The outfits were amazing. You didn't have the fox from the first film. The fox that was getting hunted by the hunters. It was a complete new story. But, it didn't jump into a chalk painting this time. I won't spoil how they get into the animated world. But, all hand drawn. You can't tell that it's hand drawn. It does look computer animated. It's so well done. But it was just like watching the original. As well as that, before the film, there was a trailer for the live action Lion King come next year. I can't get over that trailer. And there was a poster as well outside. I just can't get over that. The soundtrack I'm gonna buy on CD, or just listen to it on YouTube and get the MP3 player out, download it. I'm gonna watch it again after Christmas with Mum, because she's not sure whether to watch or not, because there is a reputation with sequels, especially Disney sequels, because they're having the best, apart from Lion King 2. That is probably my all-time favourite Disney sequel. But, it's part of the Toy Stories, because Toy Story 2 was on yesterday. I think 3 is on today, which I'm not going to watch. I'm not, because I don't want to go through that emotion after being through this. The emotional roller coaster I was on during the film was like, because as soon as the animated sequence ended, it was back to Michael being all sad. But I am gonna give you a rating of this one. Like I did Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph was a 4.5. Mary Poppins Returns, 5 out of 5. This is probably be. I think this needs to win an Oscar for sure, and it's probably one of the best Disney sequels out there, as well as Lion King 2 and the Toy Stories. There are other Bambi 2 I quite liked, but we'll get onto that another video about all Disney sequels. But I know everyone keeps saying about Cinderella 3 everyone loves, but Mary Poppins Returns is the most perfect Disney sequel ever, and the most perfect Mary Poppins sequel. I have been waiting years for Mary Poppins sequel. Ever since I was a tiny little girl, finally got it, and it's perfect. Perfect in every way. The one thing I did like there's a tiny little complaint, but it's not major, is that she didn't have the tape measure. That's the only thing that I do, that kind of, like, only thing that was missing, I would say. That's the only thing that was missing, was the tape measure. I never have an original film, where she measured the children, and it, like, said, like, the description about their personalities on the tape measure. That's the only thing that was missing. But apart from that, I think it was brilliant. It's a solid 5 out of 5. I want to give it more, but but if you have a chance to see it, go see Mary Poppins Returns. I don't care if it's Christmas, you want to spend it with family, go see it with your family. Or if you go buy your DVD, make sure you have like a HD TV with surround sound speakers, grab popcorn, go see it. So now, the next film I'm going to wait and see, Disney-wise, is Lion King. Or Aladdin, the live actions, until next year. But until then, we have some historical ones to review. The Elizabeth, the Mary Queen of Scots film coming out next year, which I'm not sure about if I'm not going to watch that because it's not accurate. And the Queen Anne film, which I'm certainly going to watch. And I think a Sherlock Holmes film as well, but a spoof one. But again, I'm not sure, but I'm going to watch it. And then we got the live actions. Next year, 2019, is all about live actions. But for now, Mary Poppins is a must-watch see. And the soundtrack, make sure you see the film before you see the soundtrack. That's what I say, to avoid the spoilers. So with that, I will see you tomorrow. This sounds like a Big Red, over and out.